I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
Green team meets today after school.
Today for Play 60, we're doing jumping jacks and high knees. Jumping jacks.
Switch!
Get those knees up.
I want those knees to be above your head.
Get those knees in the sky, people.
Switch!
No break. Break.
Oh wait, rest!
Now come on,
Gotta
get
pick
up.
up the pace, boy.
Okay.
Now, back in my day,
Let's go back.
give me 50.
Okay, jumping jacks. Let's go.
Switch!
Oh, get out. My knees, I need these knees in the
My guess
sky.
why I'm not doing it. Because I'm here for moral support.
I'm not gonna.
That's 60!
This is Musician of the Week. Colin in Miss Kirkendall's class. Ayana in 4th grade. And Alessa in 4th grade.
Amir in 4th grade in Miss Neverett's class. Paisley in 4th grade in Miss Ammerman's class. And Adriana in 4th grade in Miss Neverett's class. During lunch today is Maker Monday. This time we're doing board games.
Good morning. I have some positive student referrals. Virginia Marie, she is in 3rd grade, Mrs. Randolph's class. Never tardy for school, polite and respectful behavior, consistency in following rules. She listens and is always ready to share answers in class. Very good, Virginia Marie. Thank you. Halala. She's 3rd grade, Mrs. Randolph's class. Never tardy for school, polite and respectful behavior, helping another student, consistency in following rules. She takes pride in her work and is kind to her friends. She is a great peer teacher by working with other students. Thank you very much. Caleb. This is Caleb. He's in 3rd grade, Mrs. Randolph's class. Never tardy for school, polite, respectful behavior, consistency in following rules. He found some trash outside, picked it up, threw it away. Great job helping keep our school clean. Thank you so much. Morgan. Mrs. Floyd's class, 3rd grade, never tardy for school, polite and respectful behavior, consistency and following rules. Morgan is a friend to everyone and a hard worker in class. She shows persistence in everything she does. Great job, Morgan. And finally, Sean. Sean is in 3rd grade, Mrs. Randolph's class, never tardy for school, polite and respectful behavior, consistency and following rules. He works hard in class. I love that you are always willing to share your knowledge about subjects that we are discussing. Great job, Sean. Thank you. All right, so I have some staff positive referrals. These are written by Mrs. Kinsworthy for Mrs. Randall. Helping out in a gym, makes the building a nicer place to be, provides moral support, nice person to work with. Thank you for working so hard in our room. You always come in with a smile on your face, ready for a new day. You have helped me come up with new ideas for our room to make it a better place. Thank you for being here for our kids daily. Okay. This one is for Mrs. McCalmont from Mrs. Kinsworthy. Helped out in a jam, makes the building a nicer place to be, provided moral support, a nice person to work with. I appreciate how helpful she is in the classroom. She jumps in when I need her to and is wonderful with the kids. She's such a loving person and so nice to work with. The kids really love you. And this one is for Mrs. McDonald from Mrs. Kinsworthy. Helped down in a jam, makes the building a nice place to be, provides moral support. In case you all don't know, Mrs. McDonald is amazing. She is always willing to help, and she works so hard to make her classroom a welcoming and safe place. She's been so very helpful when I need her. Thank you for dropping what you're doing to teach me the ropes of my classroom. And here's one for Mrs. Nallen from Mrs. Randolph and Mrs. Floyd. Makes the building a nicer place to be, provides moral support, a nice person to work with. We love working with her and seeing how much she does for her students. I have one for Mrs. Martinez from Mrs. Randolph. Makes the building a nicer place to be, provides moral support, just a nice person to work with, a special faculty member and friend. She always goes out of her way to help our students become successful. I have one for Mr. Williams from Mrs. Randolph and Mrs. Floyd. Makes the building a nicer place to be, provided moral support, shared a great idea and material with me. So they're thanking him for being patient and helpful with our Nearpod and Seesaw lessons. I have one for Mrs. Dudick, who is our cafeteria manager from Mrs. Randolph. Helped down in a jam, makes the building a nicer place to be, just a nice person to work with, a special faculty member, took time out of her day to help in a special situation while sharing a smile. And last but not least, I have one for Mrs. Cole from Mrs. Randolph and Mrs. Floyd. Helped down in a jam, makes the building a nicer place to be, provided moral support, just a nice person to work with. Mrs. Cole works hard to help our students be successful. We love seeing her at our school. All right, thank you so much for all those positive student and staff referrals. They are so much appreciated. Thank you very much.
Good. Bye.